What's up, good people? Neal Yakopin here, giving you guys a brief, very brief, tutorial on how to use the Roland SPD-SX. So if you just got one of these, congratulations, they are dope, and they're going to help you out a lot, okay? The first thing to note is, if you're playing in a country band or a pop band, and they're sending you all these songs, and you're listening to them going, there's no way I'm going to be able to play this clap or this tambourine while I'm playing the acoustic drums. You're not alone, because you may want to take sampled sounds and have triggers around your kit, or just use this pad off to the left, or I've seen guys use it in the middle. But whatever you want, it's a great resource. So we're going to be talking about how to take sounds and put them into the pad so that you can use them in a live setting or even in a recording, okay? But let's get right to it.
Alright everyone, this is step numero uno in getting the sounds that you want onto your pad. So for what I do is I use Splice, and for those of you guys that are not familiar with Splice, you essentially pay 14 bucks a month and you get what's called credits, so 300 credits per month. And what those credits can get you are sounds. You can even get a DAW, different plugins, things like that. But I mainly use it for sounds. So if you guys want to go this route, this is a great resource to get different sounds that you're looking to put inside of your pad. Okay? But once you get that, if you end up doing it, you just basically go over here, click sounds, and then you can search for anything you want. So we'll do a quick little example. Let's say I'm playing with like a rap group, and there's a clap in one of the choruses, and my snare drum doesn't really sound like a clap, and the hi-hats are real tight, and I can't mimic that with an acoustic drum set. So I may come over here and go, okay, I'm going to look for a clap. So I search that. You can see right here, you're going to get different sounds that are close to what you're looking for, and you can sample them first before you purchase them, but just for ease, we'll use this. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's use this one. Okay, so here's a good snare sound. If you like that one, you just come over here and you download it. I downloaded this one a little earlier, so we'll use these two and putting them inside of the SPD-SX. So once you download that, they're going to have a desktop app that you're going to have to open up. And this is where you can actually drag and drop your sounds into your DAW, okay? So once you have those downloaded, you're going to need to open up whatever DAW you use, whether it's GarageBand, Logic. I personally use Studio One just because I'm more familiar with it. But any of them should be fine, okay? And then you drag and drop. Boom. Boom. So now you got your sounds. Okay, and just sample them, make sure they sound fine. Nothing's funky. Not that it will be. Okay. And what you're going to do is you can export, at least in this program, you can export multiple sounds at the same time. So I'll show you how to do that. You just loop active, and then you go up to song, export stems, and you're going to see right over here, it's going to have your trap snare and your trap hat. Okay. Make sure you pick where it is that you want to send these out, and then we'll get to the most important step, which is 16 bits. Okay, so I'm just going to save it to the desktop for simplicity. Okay, and make sure, and this is a huge step, so if you got anything from this, make sure you do this. You have to render it out in 16-bit. Okay, the SPD-SX, it will not work if it's 32. Okay. It may take 24, but I know for a fact it takes 16-bit, okay? So click OK, render those out. Now once you have those rendered, then you can drag and drop into your program. So if you guys already, have downloaded the SPD-SX Manager, great. But if not, for those of you that have not, you need to go to the Apple Store or the iTunes Store, whatever it's called, and download this. It's going to look just like this. It's free. And you're going to open this up. Make sure it's connected too before you open it up. And then give that a little time. And you're going to see right here, it's going to pop up. Okay, so this is, my particular device. I'm going to click OK. And boom, just like that, you're going to have the different kits that you can customize. Okay, now I have a couple different ones. I was playing with a country band, so I have a couple of different songs that they're doing, and I put some sounds into those particular songs. But it's great because you can name each kit. So if you're doing one song, you can name that song whatever you want, and then for the next song, completely different pad or completely different set. So let's go up to a new kit. Okay, we'll call this demo, Edmo apparently. Okay, and then go over here, and then take your sounds that you want, and you just drag them in. Now wherever you place these, that's where it's going to show up on your pad. Okay, so for me, and I'm just randomly putting these in here, but I prefer, at least for me, because I usually have my pad on the left-hand side of me. I like my kicks right here. If I use like a big sub or big 808, one of those big boomy sounds, I'll put it up here at the top. I like my hi-hats right here, and claps, any sort of claps or tambos, or maybe a rim shot on this side. Okay, but it's completely preference for you guys, whatever you guys want. If you guys use triggers, you have the option for those as well. Okay, but once you got this all set up, you can rename those if you want. But once you're done and you have everything set the way you want, just click exit, and it'll say quit. Even though it looks really ominous right there, you say yes. It'll tell you disconnect. Boom. And now, once you've done that, unplug your SPD-SX, and you should be good to go. Okay, but that is everything for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to subscribe and like this video.